So we are fucking back. Car talk is back. Finally got the car. Finally could do some normal car talk. You know what I mean? Not that it wasn't normal, without the car. It's just, it kind of makes sense. You know, fucking, I'm going to the gym in the morning, and now that it's colder, for example, the last thing I'm trying to do, is hold a tripod and be like, duh, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? So we got the car back. It's lit. Car talks back in full effect. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. It's been like 2 weeks since car talk or something like that. So, I try to do the ones after the gym, but still, as you can see, it's not really the same because I have to hold a tripod, I gotta walk, blah blah. I'm not complaining, but car talk is just so much better. You know what I mean? So yeah, we are back. We are back. Today is shoulders. I am on my way to hit some shoulders. Not even hit shoulders, but spam shoulders. You know what I mean? The bulk has been going pretty well. I can't complain. The weight been going up. Uh, everything just been going good. I can't complain. Um, I did have a deload week. That's why I didn't post for a couple days, like 5 days, I believe. I did a deload week, and I explained on my last workout why I was doing that. It was just because I feel like you need to do that eventually, especially when you feel overall exhausted. Not just like, oh, my chest is sore, so I'm gonna take a week off. But I'm talking about like, you're hitting chest, but you're fucked up because everything else is fucking sore and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So you're hitting chest, but you're over there thinking like, like, you know, my shoulders are tired, I'm tired, like mentally, physically, you're fatigued, like everything all in one. It's not just a muscle group that's sore, you know what I'm saying? So, in that sense, you know, I took a deload week. I feel like it's very necessary, and I'm sure those of you who already took one before or have taken them or do take them still, you see the benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you look at back at what Mike Menzer used to say, he wasn't just saying that stuff just for advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Deload weeks are really necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like he even talked about like, oh well, train this muscle group and then don't train it for the next, you know, don't train it for the next fucking week. He would take, you know, big periods of time off. You know what I'm saying? So it helps. You give your body enough time to recover, rest, actually grow instead of like, you hit shoulders, you hit every body part, and then you're doing back in a circle, which is not wrong, but at the same time, I feel like it is a little bit more efficient to let your body rest a little bit more, you know, as opposed to, thought it was an Uber, um, but, it's, but yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, so as I was saying, deload weeks are very necessary. Take them if you can, if you feel like you should, not just, fuck it, I'm lazy, I'm gonna take a deload week. Take one if you really need it. It will really come in handy. You're gonna feel stronger. You're gonna come back way fucking, stronger, more explosive. You might even, hit some new PRs if anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if during that time you're not just slacking off, you're actually eating. You know what I'm saying? You're eating more. You're giving your body the fucking, the fucking supply that it needs to actually refuel and grow, then it'll be fucking beneficial to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this week that I took off, 5 days, let's say, I was looking, like in the mirror and shit like that, my weight, and I'm like, I look fuller. Like, like I probably carved up so much and ate da 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 that, I looked fuller. I like everything, I guess, replenished, and my weight got a little bit up. So it's like it's good. You know what I mean? It's all around good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want on a bulk, you know, and come back stronger, lift even heavier, you know. So it's like it's kind of self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people might be against it, but listen, to each his own, I guess. But at the end of the day, you kind of can't argue the physical and maybe even scientific aspect of a deload week. You know what I mean? Like, yes, of course, it might be detrimental to take a deload week every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But every, whatever it is for you, like every 40, 50, 60 days, whatever it is for you, then that's what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't tell you specifically, like, oh, well, you should take one every 35 days or whatever the case is. It really depends on you. If you don't feel fucking tired and you still got so much fuel in the tank that you could fucking keep going on and on and on, then, I mean, shit, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to stop you. But, you know, if you do start to feel like you're already overwhelmed and you're fatigued and your workouts are not even 100% anymore because of that, definitely take a deload week, So, but enough about that. We'll talk about that a little later probably, but shoulders. About to hit some shoulders. I've decided to now basically spam laterals and rears. Not because front delts aren't important, but because they get used so much, and I've said this already. They get used so much that I don't want to spend fucking 20 minutes hitting fucking, front delts on overhead press or whatever. Like, maybe sometimes here and there just to lock in the strength and whatnot and the movement itself, but not to grow my front delts. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody more or less has already developed front delts in a sense, as opposed to laterals or rears. It's not like people are walking around and, they got big ass laterals and rears and no front. That would be weird. I personally never seen that, but that would be kind of funny. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you want fucking shoulder boulders, if you want that 3D action, side profile, front, you know what I mean? Like, hit laterals and rears. Just spam those. Literally, like last week, my last shoulders, I spammed laterals and rears so much that I was actually sore the next day. And I know that being sore nowadays is not an indicator of, oh, you had a good workout, oh, you made some gains or whatever. But if you look at it this way, like, let's say for a month, 2 months, I'm hitting laterals, rears, week in, week out, and I'm not sore after neither workouts, right? Like, no matter how much I do, or I mean, not even how much I do, no matter how heavy I go or whatever it is, I don't get sore. And other muscle groups, I get sore if I go hard, So I'm just like, it's a little weird, My shoulders, they were growing, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, there's something off here, because every time I did shoulders, I didn't feel like fatigued or like super overwhelmed or even sore. And I'm like, something is up here, Like, I am growing and whatnot, but it's maybe not as much as I feel or could. So what I decided to do was like, all right, I'm gonna spam them. So last week I literally did fucking laterals to the point where I'm like, all right, now I cannot literally lift my shoulder. Like, I'm cooked to the point where it's like, that's it. I think this is enough. Same thing with rears. I ended up doing, I think, each laterals and rears, I think I ended up doing close to fucking like 8 sets of each. Like, I did 4 sets lateral raise with dumbbells, 4 sets of lateral raise machine, and then rear delt, same thing. 4 sets on pec deck, reverse pec deck flies, right? And then another 4 sets to finish off with standard dumbbell flies, rear delt flies. So it's like, usually I don't do that much. And after I did that, I was fucking sore the next day for like 2 days, or if not more. And I'm like, huh. So I guess for me, at least, the key was more volume. So it's like, yeah, I could do heavier weight, less reps, but I don't feel like I'm doing much. Like, yeah, I'm using the shoulder, I'm working it, but am I really taking it that far as to ripping up all those muscle fibers, having it actually grow in response to that stimulus. You know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of just try to figure out, because I was like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So if you're in that type of situation, just trial and error. Just see what works for you. You know, it's not always like, oh well, I did my 10 reps, so I should be okay. But that's sometimes not the case. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to do a little bit more, especially depending on your output, depending on your genetics, depending on whatever it is. You have to feel it out for yourself. You got to see, okay, this works, that doesn't. Okay, maybe I need to do more reps. You know, it's like, because I personally feel like for lateral raises, if I'm doing 8 reps, I feel like that's not enough. Like once I get to 8, I'm like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's incline Smith or dumbbell press or something like squats or fucking, and once you get to 8, 10 reps, you're already like, all right, that was a good set. But for lateral raises, I'm kind of like 8. It's kind of, it doesn't feel sufficient enough, you know. So I raise it up till failure or whatever that is, maybe 15 reps, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and it clearly works. I feel the difference. You know, so as long as I feel a difference, I feel like it's working. You know, because if I did 15 reps and I felt the same as when I did 8, maybe I would have had to raise it to 20. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's a trial and error. See what works for you. See how your body responds to that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's pretty much as simple as that. You know, so right now, about to go in, spam some laterals and rears, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then pose down. You know, I haven't done a pose down in like 5 days, so we'll see how we're looking. You know, considering, you know, natties don't really look that much different week in, week out. You know, maybe a little bit more full if you, you know, carved up enough over the week. Or of course more flat if you obviously slacked off and didn't eat enough and this, that, didn't drink enough. You know, there could be those minor differences, but it's not like we're gonna come back next week fucking, you know, arms 2 inches, you know, thicker and shit like that, like rear delts fucking busting. Not gonna happen. But if you know, you know. You'll see the little changes week in and week out, you know, especially if you pay attention to yourself. But yeah, so that'll be it. And I'll see you guys in the fucking gym. Hey, we're fucking here. Start off with lateral raises. Nothing crazy. Spam. Spam, spam, spam. Spam and fucking destroy. So, let's get right into it.
When you fall down, you know you need to find a way to get you through another day. Let me be the one to numb you out. Let me be the one to hold you, never gonna let you get away. The shoulder you cry on, the dose that you die on. I can be your pain killer, killer, killer. Love me till it's all over, over. So desperately, you know I'll give you one for free. Forever you're coming back to me. Now I'm gonna give you what you need. 'Cause I know what you feed on and what you lean on and what you lean on. The shoulder you cry on, the toes that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. Love me till it's all over, over. 'Cause I'm the shoulder you cry on, the toes that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. Did you find another cure? Did you find another I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. Love me till it's all over, over. 'Cause I'm the shoulder you cry on, the toes that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer.
Probably like fucking, I don't know, 2. We already did like 4 or some shit, so maybe 2 more. And I think that's about it for laterals. To really fucking go hard on these last 2. Fucking rears it is. Oh, cooked. Last one for laterals. Moving on to fucking rear delt flies with the dumbbells. Probably gonna do like 3 sets of these. Move on to a fucking tech deck, and that'll be it for fucking shoulders. So do some dumbbell flies and fucking move on. Make sure you fucking squeeze at the top, and you're golden.
Here's to being human, all the pain and suffering. There's beauty in the bleeding, at least you feel something. I wish I knew what it was like to care enough to carry on. I wish I knew what it was like to find a place where I belong. But I am a machine, I never sleep, I keep my eyes wide open. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something. I am a machine, I never sleep until I fix what's broken. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something. Here's to being human, taking it for granted. The highs and lows of living, to getting second chances. I wish I knew what it was like to care about what's right or wrong. I wish someone could help me find a place where I belong. But I am a machine, I never sleep, I keep my eyes wide open. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something. I am a machine, I never sleep.
One more set with the dumbbells, and then moving on to the reverse pec deck flies. So
Until I fix what's broken. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something. Was it supposed to be this way? We were meant to feel the pain. I don't like what I am becoming. Wish I could just feel something.
fucking rear delt reverse flies. I already did 3 sets with the dumbbells, so already, fucking pumped and fatigued. So probably gonna do 3 here as well, maybe a drop set at the end, and complete.
I am a machine, I never sleep, I keep my eyes wide open. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something. I am a machine, I never sleep until I fix what's broken. I am a machine, a part of me wishes I could just feel something.
One more. Last one. Drop set. Fucking go crazy. And that's pretty much fucking it. Did enough for shoulders today, I believe. You know, especially for a first day back after a couple days. Pretty fucking decent. You know, I feel pretty fucking good. So let's do this. All right, maybe one more. Last one, just for jits and shiggles. Complete burnout. Like I'm talking about last set burnout for like finisher. You know what I mean? Past finisher. So one more like this. Still failure. I don't even know why I keep saying it. You should know this, but still failure. Fucking pose down. All right, let's go pose down. Shoulder day done. Fucking crazy fucking shoulder pump, but let's get right into the pump check. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, rear delts, always fucking crazy pumped. Even my tricep is residually pumped, not gonna lie. Definitely looking way more full from the deload week, for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking rear delts cooked. All right, let's switch the angle. Tricep is definitely fucking residually pumped. No question there. All right, pose on complete for today. See you in the fucking car. Now, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. All right. Post deload, first shoulder day after the deload week, and it felt like it was fucking amazing. Like I'm sitting here like, whoa. Like I know for a fact if I haven't done that deload, and let's say I continued the fucking split, and I ended up back on shoulders today I would have been fucking just, I can just imagine based on how I felt last week, if I continued without a break, right? Shoulder day would have been ass today. Like I would have been doing probably, more or less the same things, but the way I would have felt, the fucking actual effort being put in would have been fucking ass. Like I'm talking about, like I already know this, you know what I mean? Like if I felt that last week, imagine a whole week without rest, right? Doing everything else, coming back to shoulders, not that I can't do the movements, it's just it would have been, instead of 110% fucking going all in, right? Like burn, squeeze, like failure, pass failure, fucking, probably would have gave it. I mean, I always try to give it 100% regardless, but I'm talking about like fucking systematically. Since you're so fatigued, you just, you know, your body's like, I can't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I can't give 110% because I don't even have 100%. You know what I'm saying? But deload week, wow, it does fucking, I don't want to say like wonders, but it's definitely a fucking plus. I must say, it's definitely a fucking plus. Like, today's workout was just fucking insane. Like, you know, fucking, I'm not like over there fucking getting tired and shit. I mean, like, yes, from the workout itself, like, you know, who wouldn't be? But in a sense of like, the pump is amazing, the fucking tightness is amazing, the fucking intensity was fucking amazing, the energy overall that I had even in my head, right? Or just coursing through my fucking body was just fucking amazing. It wasn't like, oh, fuck, like, you know, I'm fucking tired, like, oh, shit, like, you know, like now it's like I'm not even thinking about when is the next time I'm gonna have a deload week because I'm so rested, ready to fucking go that I'm already fucking excited to fucking hit the next workout. You know what I'm saying? So deload week is fucking nice. You know, you get to really, really, really recover and then go fucking full on force. You know what I'm saying? Today was that. And tomorrow and after tomorrow, basically going from here on out, you know, I mean, obviously we're gonna reach a point where we're gonna be cooked again, but you know, it takes some time getting there. So today was fucking amazing. As you've seen, spammed laterals. I actually only did dumbbells today. Because in my head I was like, all right, I could do 3-4 sets of laterals with dumbbells, and then move over to the lateral raise machine. But I'm like, it's the same thing. It targets laterals. It's not like getting on the machine, I'm hitting fucking biceps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still hits laterals. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I might as well do the dumbbells today because I felt really, really comfortable with the dumbbells today. And you know, I was like, usually I won't. You know, I pushed myself a little bit harder today. You know, just because I was so rested and so fucking full of energy that I was like, I'm gonna go that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? So I went a little bit extra on the sets with the dumbbell. So I did like what? If I'm not, I did like probably what, 6 sets or some bullshit like that. I think I even did one more, just quick burnout set after I stopped recording. So fucking what, 6, 7 sets? I feel like that's totally enough for laterals. And then I moved on to rears, right? As we seen, I did fucking with the dumbbells. I did like 3 sets or so, right? Really get that fucking squeeze. Like, I believe that the squeeze and the fatigue you get from doing standing dumbbell fucking rear flies is a little bit more intense than the rear fly on the pec deck, reverse pec deck. Only because I feel like, you know, since you're standing and the, you know, center of gravity is pulling the dumbbells down and you have to pick them back, I feel like that alone, those mechanics right there alone, just get you more fatigued and they actually fucking use the muscle more, as opposed to the pec deck fly where, don't get me wrong, still being used, but you're sitting down and you're moving the weight this way, you know, as opposed to it's not falling down and you gotta pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So the rear delt pec deck fly, I feel like, at least for me, it's more of like, if you're looking for a actual like squeeze, right? Squeeze type of movement, that's it right there. You know, as is the dumbbells, but the dumbbells, like I said, it's a little bit more of center of gravity since you're like downward and the dumbbells are hanging down, a little bit harder. But at the end of the day, you do both of them till failure, fucking, you know, a nice rep range. You gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just do fucking, like, you could be like, oh well, I did 40 reps on the fucking rear delt flies. Like, what? I mean, I guess 40 reps is cool, but I mean, you ask anybody, I feel like if you tell them you did 40 reps, they're gonna be like, you gotta pick up the weight. You know what I mean? I feel like I would say the same thing. You gotta pick up the weight to where, for rear delts, where you could at least do at most for rear delts, fucking 15 reps. And I'm talking about 15 nice squeeze reps. You know what I'm saying? And slow down, squeeze. 15, I feel like that's, you know, maybe 20 at most. But if you're doing fucking 40 reps, I feel like it's a bit too light and you're not gonna get the full benefit from fucking that movement, as if you were to up the weight a little bit, right? Do less reps, but they're heavier, and now you're putting more focus onto the fucking rear delt, you know? And that goes for any muscle group. So, yeah, that was shoulders. Shoulders was fucking nice. You know, fucking, it feels good to be back after. I know it's not like I've been gone for fucking months, but even 5 days. You know, if you're somebody who fucking goes to the gym every day and you're serious about lifting and you want to make gains and this and that, like, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, well, you know, you first of all, you don't even want to take off from the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, deload week is not like, oh, you know what? I don't want to go to the gym. I'm not going to the fucking gym. It's more like, it's more like I kind of have to in a sense because I need to recover. I need to rest. I want to make as optimal gains as I can. I want to perform as best as I can. So for me to do that, I need to have a little deload week. You know what I'm saying? So it's not because I'm like, oh, well, I'm tired of the fucking gym. I want to go do something else. No, it's like, you know, if I wasn't fatigued or if I wasn't tired, I wouldn't take the deload week, you know. But like I said, if necessary, by all means, you know. So, yeah. Fucking, I feel great. I'm still pumped. My fucking rear delts, my laterals they're still fucking pumped. And that's good. That's a good fucking sign. Like I always say, pump check, right? How do your muscles feel? Did you go all out? Like, at least do you know that you went all out, or are you sitting there like, oh damn, I could have went a little bit harder, or maybe I should have did that extra set. Like, if you have those thoughts, go back into the fucking gym and do them. But if you don't have those thoughts and you're like, you know, I did everything I was supposed to, well, you know, if everything's checked off, you're fucking good to go. You know, so that's that. Shoulders is more on the faster end. Like, you know, the workout wise, it's a little shorter than like other things, other splits. But yeah, you know. So about to fucking go home, eat. I had a nice breakfast actually. That could also maybe attest to my fucking pump. You know, I had a bowl of fucking fruity pebbles with chalky milk, right? Fucking chocolate milk. I always tell people, I'm like, that's a fucking, it's a hack right there for a bulk. You know, you want to put on weight and fucking be carved up and put on size. Chocolate milk is your fucking friend. Don't just drink chocolate milk and not do shit. Drink chocolate milk and fucking work out. You know what I'm saying? Drink chocolate milk and fucking work out. You will see you're gonna blow the fuck up. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna blow the fuck up. You know, so chocolate milk. And then after that, I actually had a couple ounces of strawberries with like 20 grams of honey or some shit. So all that fucking sugar, all that glycogen, all that shit running through me, that's why my pump was probably so fucking intense as well. Um, I noticed that too. It's like, you know, the more, I mean, obviously, but the more sugar I intake, and I'm not talking about sugar like fucking, you know, I mean, I feel like all sugar is pretty good, but it's not like I'm eating there like a tablespoon of sugar. You know, I mean, I guess in a sense it's kind of the same, but, you know, stuff like fucking honey, stuff like fucking, you know, you could eat fucking gushers, you could eat fucking, you know, stuff like that. You know, basically anything that's a quickly absorbed sugar. You know, you don't want to eat fucking, you know, I don't fucking know. Like, I honestly can't think about it right now, but you don't want to eat something that takes fucking forever to digest and you're only getting the benefits of it when you're done working out. You know, fast absorbing sugars, fucking candy, specifically candy like fucking Gushers, Scooby Snacks, like that, those fucking gelatin ones, honey. You know, mix the honey with fruits, even better, or fucking yogurt. You know, all that shit. You mix it, fucking good. Your pump is gonna be sick because you got all that fucking sugar fucking pulsating through you, and you're gonna be fucking feeling sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, more tight. Like, I'm going like this right now. My fucking rear delt is like fucking crying. You know, so always looking for that pump. Always looking for that pump. So definitely sugar intake plus a lot of energy. You know, like I notice when if I eat something else besides something sugary, like if I'll eat like a fucking protein bar, I'll eat like a fucking or like eggs or some shit, right? Not to say that's not good. That's good if, like, let's say you start your morning and you're going somewhere and then you're going to the gym later. Yeah, you got food in your system. But let's say you wake up and the first thing of your day is the gym. I personally suggest more sugars so you have energy to fucking go, because you're not going to eat fucking, you know, 6 eggs, fucking, you know, protein this, protein that with fats and then go to the gym right away. You know, I mean, you could, but you're not gonna get the same amount of fucking energy as you would from a bowl of chocolate milk with fucking fruity pebbles and fucking, you know, shit like that. You know, so more sugar, fucking better. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. But yeah, about to get out of here. Tomorrow is chest day. I have to see because I'm supposed to be having something going on tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. But either way, I will see you guys for the next workout. Whether that's gonna be tomorrow or Wednesday, I will see. But either way, I will see you guys. Fucking keep lifting.